In this exercise, we will place sidewalk ramps within the intersection model. The skills taught in this exercise include drawing the center line required for the ramp civil cell, placing a sidewalk ramp civil cell, clipping the sidewalk from under the ramp, and moving the sidewalk ramp within the model. The first civil cell that I'm going to place is for an ADA ramp. And this particular civil cell requires 4 reference elements to be identified when placing the cell. One of the reference elements is the ramp center line. So I need to create that reference element, and then I'm going to select that element when I place the cell. So to place the ramp center line, I'm just going to use the line between points command, and I'm going to use my perpendicular snap and pick my edge of pavement, and then place a line just behind the back of sidewalk. Now I can place my civil cell, so I'm going to go to Model Detailing, place Civil Cell, and the civil cell that I want to select, and I'll just go ahead and pick the Browse button so you can see it, is located in the curbramps.gg and lib, and it's called Curb Ramp Perpendicular. Now when I click OK, it's going to prompt me for the first reference element. So it wants me to select the gutter line, which in this case will be the flow line element, which is going to be the one called TL Curb Face FL, the one with that particular feature definition. Then it wants me to select the back top of curb, which will be this feature with the feature definition called TL Curb Back Top. And then finally the curb ramp back, which in this case will be my back of sidewalk. And then it wants me to select the ramp center line, which is going to be the line that I just placed. And I don't need to view alternatives in this instance, so I'm going to reset to skip. And then it will prompt me to select the corridors to be clipped. So in this instance, I'm going to simply select a handle of the linear template, and then finally reset to complete, and then accept the civil cell placement with the data point or left click. And then what should happen is it should place the civil cell and then also clip the sidewalk around that cell, just like you see here. So the civil cell was built so that it was centered on the ramp centerline feature. So if I wanted to move the ramp, all I would need to do then is move the ramp centerline. So I can just click on the ramp centerline and select the rotate line, which is represented by the arrow, and then just move my cursor to move the ramp, and you see that the center line is moved, so then the civil cell that is based on that ramp center line will also move. And then if I move it, and I'm just going to data point for the new location, you'll notice that the linear template maintains its clipping as well around the civil cell.